Hello and welcome to the Don't Touch the Bugles podcast.
Leave it in. They're awesome. When it goes wrong like that, it's brilliant. It really is.
Okay, so we'll retry that one. Hello and welcome to Don't Touch the Bugles.
Hello and welcome.
I was going to say that won't sound great on the mic.
Yeah, we'll start a scratch. In 5.
Do you want to count it and start again?
Hello and welcome to episode 12 of Don't Touch the Bugles podcast. How is everyone?
Yeah, living life.
After my little fuck ups before that.
They don't know that.
Yet.
Sound, mate, sound.
Good.
Right? Take 12. Episode 12.
It is episode 12. Today there's only 5 of us. Unfortunately, Jigs can't be with us. He's
dead.
He's dead.
He's still laying on that floor of his.
I miss that cunt.
Poor guy. But so today we've got to my left.
Elwood, how you doing? I thought you going to say my name.
Just changing things up.
Yeah, I'm good. You?
Yeah, we're good. And then to the left of Elwood
It's me, Teddy.
There we go.
Hello.
And in front of me we have
Angelo.
And to the left of
Right.
left
of you, right.
And to the right of Angelo we have
Diddley or Whoahh.
Good. I'm just trying to give people a perspective of how we sit in the room. People don't get to
Cozy.
see it very often.
We're cosy, aren't we?
Unless you go to our YouTube channel.
YouTube.
And then you might be able to see some behind the scenes footage.
See some behinds. Plenty of asses. Just.
So yeah, everyone have a good bank holiday weekend?
Buzzing, mate.
Yeah, really good.
Like
Lots
yours?
of food, drink, good people, good friends.
Who was you with? Not us.
Well, apart from you lot.
So just to let everyone know, Chunk had a barbecue this weekend. If you didn't know what was going on there, we all went round, apart from Teddy couldn't make it because he had family stuff on, which really surprises me because you seem to get out of everything to hang around with those guys. So, what went wrong?
No, but that's the thing. I've got to do my bit. Stay at home. I went and watched. I went and actually looked at my father-in-law's boat. So if anything goes to plan, boys, we can.
You mean literally?
Yeah.
Oh, sounded a bit.
What kind of boat?
It's a day sailor, and it goes around the coastal areas. Can't obviously go any further out to sea, but it will fit 6 of us in there quite tightly.
Can we make our music video on that?
That's quite
Boats
handy.
and holes.
Yeah, we could. Yeah, boats and hose.
Oh, yeah, that'd be good.
It's quite handy, isn't it?
So yeah,
As
that
there's
gets
6 of
all
us.
going, and it's all being sort of like sorted out and seaworthy and all that kind of stuff now. And so when that's all tickety boo, that's where
Good
we
to
go.
go. You got a captain's hat yet?
No, I
Really?
have to go on like a little refresh, not refresh because I haven't done it before. A little course to obviously so you know what you're doing when you sail a boat. So I'm going to just go Google. So yeah, so it'll all be good on the ocean waves, boys. It'll be good.
So do you know which way's port and which way's starboard?
You're left and right to me, mate. That's what matters. As long as there's no one about, I'm all right. But I can't wait for that. It'll be a nice sunny day, boys. So I think we'll have a laugh on that.
And if you're going to be the captain and you're calling the shots, it don't really matter what. These things are cool, does it?
No,
You know?
that's right.
Fuck, man, being drunk on boats, though, that's dangerous shit.
Yeah.
Are we actually going to sail or just...
Are we going to
we'll
do
get out.
Oh, yeah,
no,
we're
when we
gonna
get
be-
out, we'll have to go out of obviously like the little lake,
Yeah.
and then we'll go round to the bigger area of Rutland and just sort of chill out.
It's going to be a sick music video.
It's gonna be,
We just need a song now, don't we?
And some
it's gonna be
bitches.
like Duran. Is it Duran?
Yeah.
My name is Rio and
That's just going to be brilliant, mate. And then they'll chuck in boats and hose as well.
What happened to Diddley's bugle rap?
I don't know.
That's going to be the encore. I can't wait. Got to get it going, mate.
Yeah. I'll have to finish it.
Have you started it?
Maybe.
Oh,
Maybe not.
surprise.
Yeah. So that's where I was, boys. So and that's when I bumped into your father-in-law as well.
Oh, so I hear, yeah.
Yeah. And, I was waiting for him to talk because obviously his American accent.
Yeah.
He didn't say much. He just went "yeah," and I was like, "Oh, was that American?"
Sounds South African, doesn't it?
Well, that's what. Yeah, could have been anything.
Oh, true.
And I was hoping that he'd say some more, but he didn't. So he was sort of like walking, quite rapid, and I just went, hey, "Excuse me, mate. Are you safe as that?" "Sure I am." And then we carried on chatting from there. And he said, thanks for getting him drunk. And that's why he was walking around Rutland, because he had a bit too much to drink with you guys.
Can't hack it.
Well, looked a bit pale, but they've gone men now.
Good. Good times.
All good.
So what have we got going on this week then, fellas? What have we got in store, Chunk?
I think we might have a little debate as a few of us are going to go see the latest Marvel film and what you might say the ending to, I was going to say trilogy, but there was a hell of a lot more than a trilogy.
22 films, if I'm right, to get to this point.
You've been brushing up on a little bit of knowledge ready for tonight.
I'm not going. So no, I said it earlier, 22 films. Did you know that, Diddley?
Well, I knew it, but I didn't know it. Yeah, when you say 22 like that, it's quite a lot, isn't it? That's a lot of time I've invested in this, and I've probably watched all of them twice at least.
Yeah.
Okay, now. And not only are you boys going to watch it tonight, and I say you boys because I'm not, because I'm not into that sort of stuff, and Belle's not. Going for the midnight preview. Well, not a preview, you're going for the midnight showing, sorry.
Yep.
This is an exclusive, isn't it? Yeah.
We are.
First one, yeah.
No spoilers.
Jigs is going to be gutted he's not going, eh?
Yeah.
Because he's the biggest Marvel geek I know and he's not fucking going.
Yeah.
We're just doing a quiz when he gets back.
Yeah.
I'm just on in Marvel. So
I'm going to ring
see how
him
much
and tell
you
him
know.
what happened.
FaceTime him during
I
it.
love that, yeah.
Just at the end.
As the credits go.
Whatever you do, just don't get in touch with me and Angelo at midnight, 1, 2 in the morning, please. We won't. We'll be wanking over WhatsApp to each other afterwards about how fucking great it was, because I ain't fucking interested.
We'll be doing it now. We'll be doing it in the pictures, won't we?
So this is a superhero movie film.
Yeah.
Is it a cartoon or is it actually a film?
Oh, do me a favour.
It's not Looney Tunes.
Right, what is your arm resting on right now?
On the table.
No. What is on the table?
It's the Marvel comic.
Comics are cartoons. So that's why I just wondered whether it was a cartoon or not.
It's not a comic book. It's what I like to call a graphic novel. It makes you sound a lot more intelligent.
But as a film, it's an actual film, not a...
Yeah.
It's got actors in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not
People.
It's not like Disney.
It is Disney, yeah.
Is it? Is it?
Disney owned Marvel.
They bought the rights halfway through there.
Yeah, alright. Good, well, enjoy it. I mean, that's...
You have to let us all know next week how good it
Next
was.
week, we're going to let you phone you in the morning.
Yeah, but I mean on the podcast, you can have your moment, then me and Angelo will take over. Good.
We'll continue the podcast at midnight.
Yeah.
Come back, we'll do a midnight episode, just us two. There you go. It'll be alright.
Happy days. Happy days.
So I don't get these films. Talk to me. There's 22 of them. They're all linked, are they?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's the Marvel Cinematic Universe, or the MCU. So those that know.
That sounds dangerous.
Yeah, it's literally all been leading up to this point. You've slowly been introduced to different characters throughout the films, and you've now literally got to the end game.
But is this like the end of Game of Thrones type thing? You know, like 7.5 seasons, and then the 8th season or the end of the 8th season is like when it all shit kicks down. Is that what this is like? Is this like the end, or I guess?
Well, we don't know because we haven't seen it, but yeah, pretty much like the end of the Avengers.
No.
Films. For now.
It's not going to be.
I mean, there's going to be a Spider-Man and a Black Panther film coming out.
New Guardians of the Galaxy as well.
So yeah, they're carrying on, but...
Okay. Because I heard today, was it today? Yesterday, I heard that the next James Bond film is going to be the last one ever.
That's
Really?
Daniel Craig.
No, this is
Bond
the
film,
last
isn't it?
Bond film.
I'd heard the last Daniel Craig one as well, because there was talk of Idris Elba possibly being the next James Bond. But
He's got the squeaky chair.
What were you going to say, Ted, anyway? You're putting your hand up. Oh, great. We've also got football on right now, so if we seem a bit distracted in this episode, it's because we've got the Man United Man City game on. So, apologies about any pauses or any shouting out. Once upon a time, when I had my first child, he was about 2 weeks old, and Newcastle were playing Everton. Teddy was holding my child as Everton scored. My child was asleep at the time. Poor boy. Fucking hell.
Jesus.
It's like 2 weeks old or something. Yeah, you've never seen anything like it. I was going to throw him up in, you know, like you say, against the ceiling. Fool. Sophie was not happy.
No.
She was not happy
It
about
was
it.
ugly.
The thing is, I don't think the goal stood,
No,
did it? I think it's disallowed as
Yeah,
well.
it was
Yeah.
offside. Yeah, so it didn't count.
Which made it even worse.
Wounded.
Literally 3 minutes in. You make them drinks when you come in, and they weren't ready enough. Screamed, yeah, I couldn't believe it.
Just some alcohol. God damn it. So yeah, so if we are a bit distracted tonight, it's because there's a big game on. We'll try and make the podcast as good as possible, but without jigs here anyway, it's not as good as usual, eh?
Not smooth.
Exactly. We're going off the cuff this week, aren't we? Literally.
It is. Yeah.
So should we do...
We've got a few things lined up, a few weird stories.
I was going to say, should we do Weird Shit of the Week, or should we do Bugles League?
I think we should start with old Diddley's Popper.
Oh, yeah. What's he saying?
Is he back?
Is he back?
He is.
Cool. Let's get him back.
Is he due a jingle?
If you want to put a jingle in.
I think we should put the jingle in.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Jingle.
What's a diddly's papa text today? What's a diddly's papa got to say? Who can guess what's on his mind? Not me. Come on everybody, let's play.
Okay, so it's not a Diddley's Popper text as usual. This is a story he told me the other day. He was out with some friends.
Can you do it in his accent?
I'll do bits.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
like that.
And they're in a pub. He's gone up to the bar and said to the barman, excuse me, can I have some penis?
Oh, brilliant.
And the barman's gone, what? Some penis, salty penis. So obviously, mate, he's not quite understood and then sort of clicked that what my dad said. Mm-hmm. He wanted some salty peanuts.
Oh, I thought you meant gherkins.
Yeah.
Well, that's how it works.
Anyway, so he's quite embarrassed. He's gone back to the table, told my mum the story. And then he sort of decided, I'll learn how to say something properly, and then I won't get embarrassed next time I go up to the bar. So he's in a pub again. This is a week later or whatever. Gone up to the bar, and he's gone, excuse me, can I have some salt and vinegar crisps? And the barman's gone, sorry mate, we haven't got any. So he's had to ask for salty peanuts again.
Fantastic.
That is brilliant.
Fantastic. Italian people struggle to say Worcester sauce as well, don't they? Have you ever
Have you seen that video? Yeah.
Video.
How do they pronounce it?
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire.
Because that's how you should know, Angelo, with American family, they say Worcester sauce.
I don't know, do they?
Yeah. That's for family.
Yeah, they just call it Worcester sauce, but then they live in England, so I'll ask. Yeah.
Oh, is it Decampo? Can't say sheet, can he? Pasta sheet. He can't say sheet.
Are you know about Gino Decampo?
Decampo, whatever it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
Yeah.
The chef.
Yeah. Chef.
Yeah, but he's from Sheffield.
He cracks me up.
Yeah. And they put it on it, didn't they? Pasta sheet. Every 5 minutes, and he couldn't say it.
Yeah.
And you can't say can't.
Can't.
It says something slightly.
Can.
Is that how your dad says it as well?
A little bit, yeah.
When he's talking to you or about you?
Probably about me, yeah.
Alex can't. Sorry.
But he's got some salty peanuts. Good. We missed Papa.
I know.
Keep us informed.
Well, his text messages have been spot on and not very funny, so that's why there's not been a Diddley's Popper for a while.
Is it an iPhone that he's got?
Yeah.
Maybe Siri's starting to understand him.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah.
She's evolving.
Do you need to buy him a shitter phone for his birthday and get more content out of him? Or tell him to just come up with some funny stuff.
Yeah.
Is he a funny guy?
Well, yeah, he is a funny guy, yeah. He's funnier than me. You should have him on.
No, I don't believe that. Definitely not. Right, should we hit up the Bugles League? Get this shit done, see where Chunk is?
Get that jingle, come on.
The Bugles League is 15 weeks, head to head. Who gets the screams? We guess the score. Predict who wins, who will lose. Let's begin. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la.
So, it's time for the Bugles League. Who was it last week? Who was it? You, wasn't it, Elwood?
So
So it was me, yes. So last week's Bugles League was the Major League Baseball game between the LA Angels and the Seattle Mariners. So I don't know a lot about baseball. I've been to see one game in my life, and it was Seattle. So I went for them, obviously. And the result was, if you don't know baseball, it's over 9 innings, unless it's level when it goes into like overtime innings, and then goes on from there. So I got to the 9th inning of this game on Sunday, and the score was LA Angels 8, Seattle Mariners 1.
Ooh.
It finished LA Angels 8, Seattle Mariners 6.
Oh.
So the comeback was on. And you know what? I was geeking it up. Sunday night in bed, I was like, oh yeah, the game. I'll just check. And it was 8-4 at the time. 5 minutes later, checked again. 8-6. And I was thinking,
You're getting excited.
oh yeah, because I obviously went for Seattle, as did Teddy. And we got fuck all points. The rest of you, though, all got 2 points, because none of you got the correct score. And we had the bonus points of home runs.
Oh, yeah.
There were 6 home runs in the game.
Jeez.
None of us were anywhere near. I think the most someone went for was 4.
I
think.
Yeah. So altogether, Chunk got 2 points. That takes him up to a massive 4 points altogether. Jigs is now level with me on 8 points. Teddy, you didn't get any more, so you're status quo. And then the 2 Italians are just romping away right now. So, yeah, that's where we stand right now.
What are you on, Diddley?
Giddy up, baby.
You're on about 17 points, or 15. Yeah, 15 points for you. What are you on now, Angelo?
13, maybe.
And we're just
10. No, I had 10 last time, I'm sure. I don't know.
Yeah, I must be on 17 by now.
Yeah, so next week we'll
Surely
do a
I'm
full
on
round. We'll do a full roundup of points
When
next
Jigs
week,
is
so
back.
everyone knows where we are going into the last few weeks.
Yeah.
But Chunk is now only 4 points behind me and Jigs, so 1 correct score, and me and Jigs are in the bottom.
Well, and also, how many weeks are we? It's on the we're in 12th episode, so we've got 3 more weeks, so technically.
and we have now penciled in our date.
What are we on 12?
4.
Yeah, so today.
Oh, my
is
bad,
3
my
more.
bad, my
Put in
bad.
this one.
Right, is that how many we've got left before we go to?
Not before we go to Nottingham.
Just we said we'd run it for
we're
15 weeks.
running for 15
That's what's in the
weeks.
jingle.
Are you sure? Yeah, but maybe we should change it.
Maybe.
Look, I need some help here, boys.
Like I say, you're only 4 points behind. That's 1 correct score from
But
jumping above 2 people.
I've been 4 points away since week 1.
What you need to do is make sure you go the opposite of your closest rival.
Well, what
We
you've
might
got
have to
to
start
do...
pulling names out of a hat as to what order we're going.
No, to be fair, we should all let Chunk go last. So whoever's last in it goes last, so we can't try and fix it and
Yeah.
Okay.
go with the same result as Chunk, so he can never catch up with us. Sound good? You happy about Chunk?
It's bullshit.
He's going to oversing the jingle. Bugles League, 28 weeks.
And I'm still shooting.
Oh, that's good. So we're pretty much safe, Diddley.
Well,
I mean, you've been safe since week 2, I think. But yeah. Okay.
You guys are safe. It's just me and Jigs, I think, we've got to worry about. I haven't.
Oh.
I've got, in the first 5 weeks, I got points in 4 of the first 5 weeks. I've had no points since.
Yeah.
Fucking shit run.
That's the way it goes.
It's like Arsenal playing away.
Ooh,
Oh,
not tonight. We've actually got a date in the diary as well, haven't we?
we have
For Bugles Day, which is
22nd of June.
of June. Yes.
It is the 22nd of June.
So-
Penciled in.
So there you go. It's in there. You just need to wrap up the 15 weeks and then.
And also on that date, we'll get a lot of YouTube content, I think.
Oh,
And
yeah.
some recordings, so we can put it on there, because they're normally a good fucking giggle. We get some laughs. Hopefully our little musician man's still there, because last 2 years...
Yeah.
Same.
Explain to the listeners what that is.
That's a tune he plays, isn't it?
So,
Yeah.
Both ears.
so basically, there's a busker, isn't there, in the middle of Nottingham.
Yeah.
But the first year we went, he was playing that tune on his sax. And then the second year that we went, he was there again. And we were like, did we start singing it? And then he was like, oh, I know that.
Yeah.
And then he started playing it again, didn't he? And,
Didn't someone chuck a quid in his thing and he just carried on for about 4 hours?
Yeah, it was good.
He just carried on, literally. I think, yeah, it might have been Jigs. I think Jigs
Yeah.
might have chucked in a little squiddly in his pot and
Yeah.
the monkey carried on playing. So,
Yeah.
oh,
Hello, I've got an exclusive. There you go.
Right.
There you go, guys.
And it's even better because England had just beaten Sweden.
It's even better for some of us.
It was great.
But
Great
then,
World Cup.
Not long after, it was even better for two of us because then you won just what we won. So, anyway, moving on.
Well, as it's my week, I thought I'd go for something a little bit local to home. And I've gone with the English National League 2 Rugby Union.
Not rugby again.
So...
So I thought it was an English Defence League.
You guys are fucked.
Yeah. Shh, secret. It's Brexit. So I've gone with Wharfdale v our very own Peterborough Lions.
Ooh.
Peterborough are away from home.
Where's Wharfdale? Never even heard of it.
No, neither have I.
Emmerdale.
Yeah, Emmerdale. Okay.
So, boys.
Chippendale.
Chippendale. Well, they would just play bare chested with dicky bows on.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean Chippendale?
Yeah, the
Not the
rescue rangers.
I was thinking the Chippendales.
No, I meant the rescue rangers.
Remember
Yes.
those?
Oh, ledge.
Chippendale.
That's the one.
Rescue Rangers.
Do you think we should let the big dogs lead and go first on this? Look how they're sat.
Yeah.
We should get a picture of this. I'll put
We
this
gotta
on
get it.
Instagram. Fucking two Italians, black tops on.
Just sitting
Arms
there,
folded.
chilling at the top of the league.
They're like some fucking bouncers.
You are. What? You mean like Paddy and...
Yeah. Max and Paddy.
Phoenix Lights, is that right?
Don't know where we're going.
Yeah. There you go.
Beautiful.
Photo take. Now I've got on Instagram.
So yeah.
Go on then, Max and Paddy. Over to you.
You're top of the league, mate. I think. Are we doing this in descending order? Or?
Yeah.
I forgot what we were doing.
Wolfsdale versus Peterborough.
Come on, the
Rugby.
Lions.
Well,
Oh, no idea.
no idea really.
No.
I'll go for the Peterborough line. You got to stick with your home team.
Cool. Score?
21-8. Is that a score? No.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
Well, anything can be a score.
Nah,
So 21 Peterborough.
yeah, no, I'm going to go higher. I'm going to go 15 for the other. What?
21
Oh,
15.
that's when you said 21, I'm going to go higher. 15.
Sorry. For the other team. This has gone on too long. Right. So, did it? Yeah. Okay. I'm going to go 21-15 to Peterborough Lions. Because you've got to go with your home team, right?
We're keeping all that in.
You do. Right, okay, I'm going to go, funnily enough, I was thinking 21. 21-9 to Wolfdale. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
I'll
who's-
go next. I'm going to go with 27-7 to Wolfdale.
27-7. Yeah.
I'm going to go for the Lions, and I'm going to go 23-17.
And you asked Jigs earlier, did you, for it?
Yes, and Jigs has texted me, and he said 17-14 to Wolfdale. I think he spelt it wrong as he sent the text through. So,
But
yeah.
you know what he meant. You know what he meant.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go with a home win, and I'm gonna
You and Jigs
go,
are the opposite to me.
and I'm gonna go with a 38-16.
What? 3-8. Okay, now.
That's what I'm going with.
All right. So there's a bit of a sink or swim situation here, because if you win and you've gone the same as Jigs,
Yeah.
then Elwood's dragged into your little relegation battle, and if it's the other way
Exactly.
around, then he pulls through, and it's, yeah, interesting. All right, I like that. Good
Got to
stuff.
put it in there. Got to try to do something up, mix it up, make something different, make something happen. Be that playmaker.
Come on, the Lions. Fuck's sake. I hate this game. It stresses me out. Like I say, Sunday night, I was getting stressed because I saw my team was losing. Fucking hell.
Try being a Forest fan, mate. You see it every week.
Oh dear. So, that's the Bugles League for this week. We'll update you, like I said, with the full scores and table next week as we're running out of weeks. What's next then, guys?
I think,
Do something.
mate, go Diddley. What are you going to say?
I don't know why I interrupted.
What were you going to say?
You seem stressed tonight. What's the
Is it
matter?
because of the Gunners?
Yeah.
Change teams, mate.
Wound me up.
It's simple.
If you could change teams, who would you go for?
Yeah, if you had a choice to pick another
In the
team.
Premier
Oh,
League.
I like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a horrible
Yeah,
question.
you can't.
No, I mean, I know when you picked
Come
your team,
on.
as
I
you
could do
picked
it.
Arsenal,
I
was there
can't.
anyone else that you thought, oh, do I?
Not for me.
I had a soft spot for West Ham when I was younger
Yeah.
because my best mate was a hammer.
Yeah. What was that?
What, Stanley?
Yeah.
It's good.
What about you, Andy? Do you just stick with Arsenal?
No, so I started supporting Arsenal probably late 80s when I was at primary school, and all my friends supported Arsenal. So I was just a glory hunter because they'd won the league. I was like, yeah, Arsenal. Then Man United started to get dominant, and everyone kind of like, yeah, Man United. And I was like, oh, I actually quite like Arsenal. I'm going to stick with them. So that was it. You sort of just you choose your team, you stick with it. You know what Eric Cantona said, didn't he? You know, you can change your religion, you can change your wife, you can never change a football team.
Yeah, true.
It's true.
It's just weird. My brother was an Arsenal fan, like as a kid, because his middle name was Ian, our surname's Wright, and he was like, Ian Wright.
That's brilliant.
And it literally that was his thinking of it, and he loved Arsenal. Well, then we had a family wedding, and we had someone marry into our family who was from Stockton near Middlesbrough, and her father-in-law was like, "Oh, you don't what are you supporting those Cockney teams for? You need to support Middlesbrough, a real team. I'll tell you what, when the wedding's up at our place, I'll take you to the ground and you can have a look around." Well, he'd never been to Highbury, and he's walked around the riverside and thought, it's awesome. He's took him to the training ground, and he's got to meet Emerson at the time, Ravanelli.
Emerson, yeah.
Got a training top, and then was like, Ray was like, "So you're going to be a Middlesbrough fan then?" Yeah, I'm going to be a Middlesbrough fan. And he was a Middlesbrough fan for, what, 10 years? No, 10, 15 years.
He's
like,
got
he
a
was
tattoo
proper-
on his arm.
He's got a tattoo.
NFC.
Yeah,
You see,
on
can I
his
just
arm.
say, his future father-in-law should have been concerned at that point, going, if this is how easy he switches from one thing to the other, what's he going to be like with my
Yeah.
daughter?
Let the story continue.
Oh, I apologise.
So he's now a season ticket holder at Arsenal.
With MFC on his
His
arm.
Oh, no.
So yeah, he's now a season ticket holder at Arsenal, and he's gone. He goes, "I'll still keep an eye out for Middlesbrough scores," but he goes, to be fair, he did always have a soft spot for Arsenal, and he always said that was my original team, but he sold out really.
A hard spot. And talking of hard spots, and I don't know why this just come up, maybe because I thought of Eric Cantona. Have you seen that video he posted today on Twitter or Instagram? He's got his phone up to the camera, and he's showing this video of this man who's got a rock hard cock in between his legs, sort of clamped, so you can't see his cock, if that makes sense, in between his thigh. He's lying on his back, and he's got this egg on his belly button, or thereabouts. And then he opens his thigh so that his cock comes up and smashes the egg with his helmet. I'll have to find it and show you.
yeah, it
It's
shows it,
it's so
definitely.
surreal. It's like,
Bloody
what
hell.
the fuck?
That's mental.
Everyone's getting their phones out right now to
Yeah.
check this out.
So,
What about you, Chunk? You're a Notts Forest fan. You've been in Notts County.
Well, there is no such team as Notts Forest. Yes, I have bit. Hang on a minute, we're just being shown the video. Whoa! We have just been shown the video of a man's
It's
penis
surreal.
smashing an egg. Can we put that on YouTube?
How'd you eat yours?
If mine was that big, I'd try it, but
They're doing mini eggs. It's Easter.
not the egg. You nerd. Brilliant. So yeah,
Yeah, so there's no such team as Notts Forest, there's only Nottingham Forest. I don't know, same as Diddley really. I did have a soft spot for West Ham. I always thought they were
What's going on
Blow
with
it.
you boys?
forever blowing bubbles.
Did you have a hammer as well?
Another... No.
Oh.
But then I went to Arsenal quite a lot as a kid. I think his name was Brian Hornsby. He went to our school, and he used to sort out a lot of trips for us as kids, so we got to see quite a few.
Yeah.
I used to go on those as well.
Did you?
Yeah.
I actually went to Highbury when Forest was back in the Premiership. We made it to Monday Night Football, and I'm there in the Arsenal end watching the game. Mark Overmars scored the first goal. Alan Rodgers then steps up and scores an equaliser for Forest. I've totally forgotten where I am. Started celebrating. Probably would have been about 14, 15. Had a load of adult Arsenal fans behind me going, "Sit down, you fat little cunt." Started throwing food at me and everything.
Yeah. I knew you well.
So, and then they went on, I think Overmars scored the winner with about 4 minutes left to go, and I got a load more abuse held at me. So at that point I thought, no, I fucking hate Arsenal now.
So did you boys have the same teacher taking you on these trips?
No.
No.
So you both didn't have to do the blindfolded in the in the changing rooms. No, okay.
No, I wasn't blindfolded.
I remember, although we've got two Arsenal fans, one of them was caught on Sky Sports News sitting in the front row at Stamford Bridge once. In the Chelsea end, weren't you?
In the away end.
It wasn't Chelsea Arsenal, was it?
No, it was Chelsea Norwich.
Oh, okay. So you're a Norwich fan now?
No. So I went with my cuz, and he's a Norwich fan, and he got tickets. So I had to fancy going. I was like, yeah, all right, why not? So I went to that shitty little London team to watch the game, and we got there really early. So I was like, fucking hell, got it too early. We'll just hang around outside the front. And I don't think if you've been to Stamford Bridge, but because it's an old stadium in the middle of a housing estate, there's not really a lot around there. And there's not a lot on site at Stamford Bridge really other than the stadium. So yeah, we're standing out the front, fucking bored, and sort of saying to the stewards, when can we go? And not yet. So I got to about, games at 3 o'clock, got to about 2 o'clock, I think, or maybe even 1:30. And they were like, yeah, go on, you can go in now. So we were sitting, I hadn't chosen these seats in particular for this reason, but we were just sitting there, and we were literally the first ones in the flipping stadium. So the whole thing was empty. All of a sudden, the players started walking out in their training gear, not to actually go and do training, but they had to walk around the pitch to go to another part of the stadium. But they were walking down the steps beside us. So there I am with I get my phone out and I've got my camera, and I'm like, Frank. He was like, Frank. And he sort of turns around, looking like a looking mug. There's a couple of them walking past. And
Frank, I'm your biggest fan.
Yeah. And
Frank Lampard.
Thought nothing of it. Then we get home. My cousin calls me. He's like, we're at Sky Sports News. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, yeah, turn it on. I'm like, what? So I turned it on and waited. Eventually it came on, and there's this video of me going, Frank! Not my finest moment, but the only time I've ever been on TV, I think. So.
No way.
There you go. So anyway, why are you a Newcastle fan?
I was in Scotland once.
You know where Newcastle is, don't you?
Close enough. No, I was in Scotland, and with family holiday. I was only about 9 years old, and we actually got tickets to watch a Rangers friendly match because whilst I was up there, it was in Deep Pan Pizza. Remember the good old days of Deep Pan Pizza?
Yeah.
I love Deep Pan Pizza. Well, Kevin Keegan and Terry McDermott walked in, and just went from there, and then watched the game. What? Deep Pan Pizza.
Fucking fuming.
The authentic American Italian pizza. So, and that's why. Saw them. It was one of the first ever games I saw. And it was Newcastle Glasgow Rangers randomly. But if I couldn't be a Rangers fan, not a Rangers fan, a Newcastle fan right now, I would probably be, to the disappointment of the two guys sitting opposite me, Spurs fan.
Oh, Jesus.
Sorry, guys. I always had a bit of a soft spot for Spurs. I had a Spurs kit when I was a kid and all that. And, yeah, that new stadium, the best stadium in London.
Wembley.
I'd probably be a Spurs fan.
Well, we wouldn't be friends. So you made a wise choice.
I used to like watching Newcastle play, like when they had
When we were good.
and Ginola and they were fun to watch, weren't they?
Was it Tobias Kitspire who scored?
Yeah,
and then loses it, starts taking his clothes off, boots off, throwing them in the crowd.
That's the passion. You don't see that anymore.
No.
Yeah.
It's all silly little dancers by little dickhead footballers.
Yeah, but to be fair,
What about you, Ted? You're an Everton fan.
Yeah.
What would you be?
Liverpool.
No. That's the reason why I supported Everton, because everybody in the class supported Liverpool. And I always remember doing a little whirly gig thing, dangling from the ceiling.
Doing a what?
A whirly gig, like a little circle thing you cut around.
Oh yeah,
with a bit of string.
Oh yeah.
And you pull it up and down, and it sort of like makes a funny thing because up and down. And obviously then when it connects up as one, it spells the name, and then comes down and it separates again. But I was having trouble spelling the word Liverpool. So I just went, pick the other one, picked Everton. And then I just picked it, coloured it in blue, and a lot of my friends were Liverpool fans anyway. But deep down, I didn't want to be a Liverpool fan because of just too many people.
I doubt you were the first Liverpool fan to struggle spelling Liverpool, to be fair.
But I didn't. I just sort of stayed supporting Everton ever since. And yeah, so that's the reason why. And I've always supported.
I suppose you can go for something like West Ham or Sutton, Southampton, something like that.
Oh, did anyone see last night? Sean Long.
Shane
Long,
8
even.
seconds, yeah.
Sean Long.
6 seconds. Unreal.
Yeah. But if I weren't going to support Everton, I was going to actually support Arsenal. And that's because my brother Stuart supports them. But obviously, I'd have to pick another team because you two don't want to support Arsenal if you're allowed to pick someone else. So I can't really go on the team that you're going to change. So I'd be like, would I go Spurs, I think. If I was going to support anyone.
Well, luckily you didn't, so it's all good.
No, but I'm in Everton. Cut me open, a bit of rock.
Blue.
Alright, good to get that up there.
King's Man U, isn't he?
Yeah, she
Doesn't
is.
mind.
Yeah, I think he said he'd be a Liverpool fan though if he didn't want to be Man U.
Or City.
Probably.
Yeah, Liverpool City.
Man
It was,
City.
that's right, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty
You
sure
say
that's
that?
what he said.
Deep
I
down.
think he's a bit of a plastic Man U fan. I think he'd just go for the glory. So that's why he's going for Man City or Liverpool
Man
right
City
now.
top
With the Chelsea transition in between.
Yeah,
Is it?
yeah.
Whoever's in the top 2, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's what he's going to go
That's
for.
what, yeah.
Poor
I'm sure
kid.
he's been a Chelsea fan.
Well, only a Leicester fan for one season.
Yeah.
And Blackburn.
I actually had a few friends who became Blackburn fans and now absolutely regret it. And they've done like your brother and they've like changed from Blackburn
back.
to another team. Yeah.
Fair play to Trump for sticking with a team that's gone down. And you, actually.
Mate,
with Newcastle,
I've been
because-
down to League One. It don't get glamorous when,
Yeah.
you're playing,
It's
when
good.
you're playing Yeovil on a Thursday night or something stupid.
It's good in the Championship because we win trophies, we win games.
Yeah, true.
Get
No.
relegated every other year.
True.
We don't.
Right, probably enough football talk for all these poor
Yeah.
people. Should we get on to some wish of the week?
Yeah, let's do it. We've got the jingle.
Play it.
Boom.
A Facebook post we've loved the most and other shit we've seen. Some random tweets from random peeps, a stupid fucking meme. A vid, a pic that makes us sick, it's crazy stuff we seek. Some bullshit news, we're all confused, it's weird shit of the week.
Right, I've got a weird shit of a week story, so I've got a couple actually, so I'm going to go first. Firstly, I'm just sending a picture of Angelo to everyone of when he was at Chelsea, because I just found that on my Twitter, so we might put that on the old Insta.
Who am I next to? Or who am I taking a picture of?
Ashley Cole.
Ashley Cole.
He likes a phone near his ass, doesn't he? That picture's the same. You got your phone right by his bum. Do you remember that story?
Yeah, no, I don't actually.
Him and Jermaine Pennant caught with vibrating
Oh, yeah,
phones
yeah,
at their
yeah.
bums.
Everton were third then in the league.
Wasn't the 80s, mate. Anyway, so weird shit of the week. I have got a couple of stories. The first one I found today, actually, on Sky News. So it's a bit of a depressing story, but with a really nice ending to it. So I'm not going to bring the tone down, but this lady has been from the United Arab Emirates, been in a coma for 27 years.
Oh, man.
And she woke up in the last week or so, I think. So I was just going to ask you boys. Firstly, that's horrific. She was on her way to her kid's school.
So
Bus crashed into her, I think. She was in a coma. Fortunately, the kid survived and was only minor injuries. But for the last 27 years, she's been in a coma.
Okay,
She's been carted around. She's been in London. They've taken her to Germany to do all different procedures on her to help her. And all of a sudden,
Hey, you think of what I'm thinking?
what are you saying? She wasn't on holiday, mate.
she's seen the sights then.
Oh, you bad.
I had visions of you saying like she was wheeled around in a wheelchair or something, but in a coma. Yeah. Is that what you thought, Dibley?
Yeah. I like how you guys can laugh about someone who's been in a coma for 20 so you
Oh
absolutely
yeah, because it's a nice ending apparently.
Did you have to pay for a ticket?
Oh, God. Actually, I think the royal family of United Arab Emirates, what are they called? The sheikhs out there,
Yeah.
they did pay for her to go to all these different hospitals to get looked at. And
She's a Man
seen
City fan now.
with jigs, yeah. So, yeah, I just thought it's quite a nice ending. But the whole thing is 27 years, never saw anything or knew about anything. So I was going to ask you boys this. If you was in a coma for 27 years, apart from your family and friends, what would you miss the most?
Oh wow, that's a toughie.
Oh, I'd probably go out and get the latest Michael Jackson album.
True story, right?
Well, you would, wouldn't you? It was the 80s when you were in a coma and then you wake up.
Oh, that's true, actually. Give us a decade.
What's Jacko up to?
Oh, shit.
So as we're of similar age, are we saying 80s? Like, you went into a coma in the 80s and then...
Well, sorry,
I don't know,
yeah,
it's 27 years,
when
so
was it?
that wasn't quite the 80s, but we'll
When-
still go.
was that
Michael
early
Jackson was
90s?
still in his pomp.
in the
Maybe.
90s.
Yeah.
Sorry, when was it? It was like
27 years ago, sorry,
right.
2019, so I can't work out quick math. But yeah, so 90.
92,
Still. Angelo?
What would I miss? Probably my Sega Mega Drive. So I'd go to, play a game and then there'd be... Well, it still works. Never played online, actually, did we, back then? But, yeah, pretty much I used to love that. Italian IE, great game. Bird's eye view. So, yeah, probably that.
Probably say food. No, honestly.
He's still getting fed whilst in a coma, mate.
Yeah, but it's not proper food, is it?
He's like, no wimpy.
Where's Mr. Wimpy?
Where's the Hamburglar gone? I went to a party and the Hamburglar was here. He's gone.
Why did they get rid of that guy?
Because he stole all the burgers.
Hamburger's McDonald's, isn't he?
Yeah, but still, why?
Are you talking about Mr. Wimpy? Why don't you get rid of him? Or why don't
No. Like Mr. Wimpy's just the vintage, isn't it? But I'm just talking like beef burglar or whatever it was called.
Well,
Was that
I
that?
don't know.
Who's the Hamburglar?
Oh, whatever it was. That guy.
Not that I know too much about him. Quite tight though.
So you'd miss
I think
food?
I think so. Yeah, like I don't know. Yeah.
Ted?
Power League 5-star.
Yeah, but
And Kevin Sheedy.
Kevin Sheedy, she's still playing.
Back then, probably.
I'll get on to CFAX and see how they're doing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one.
CFAX is gone.
Telly
Was that
Ted.
301?
I think
Yeah.
I'd
No,
miss.
what was it?
On CFAX it was.
I was going to say Bamboozle on
Right.
Channel 4. Used to love that. Get home from school.
Night Rider,
What's the
then.
new questions? The A-Team.
Yeah, all them.
Ain't getting no plane.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd definitely miss Saturday morning cartoons and like
Rugrats.
cereal.
Going live.
Frosties.
Yeah.
Alive and kicking. Stuff
Yeah.
like
Sharky and George. What?
Crime Busters of the Sea.
that. Cool. That's my,
Yeah.
not a weird story,
What do you
but
miss?
what I miss?
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't really
Yeah,
thought about this myself. That's why I put you guys on the spot.
Well, this. Oh, sorry, no, finish that. I'm being a gobshite tonight. Go on.
What would I miss the most from... So I was thinking of it in a different way. You guys thinking of stuff you had then, but, I was thinking of, in those 27 years, all the stuff that's gone on, that you now know about.
Right.
What thing would you be most
Yeah.
gutted to have missed out on?
I
I
won
know
the
you
Power
boys,
League.
Italy
Yeah, I was
winning
gonna
the
say
World
that.
Cup, blah, blah, blah. You, Everton winning the FA Cup in 90-something.
You boys.
European Cup, 85.
I'd
No, but it's not going back to 85.
probably say the Rugby World Cup actually 2003, winning that Australia.
Yeah?
I remember being in
Right.
O'Neill's watching it. I remember going out the Friday night before, being in the music box upstairs, getting thrown out of there at 3 a.m.
I know exactly where I was. With that.
not having a key to get in the house, so I had to sleep in the garage in a rolled up carpet,
Yeah.
and getting picked up by my mate at 6 a.m. to go back to O'Neill's to see the same bouncers going, "You right, mate?"
Okay, no.
And then sipping on another pint of Guinness.
Well, for me, I think the going thing that I'd have missed would be something like Who Shot Phil Mitchell? Such a big storyline. You'd be gutted. Imagine if you had your accident literally a week before that. So you've been building up to it, watching it. Boom.
It's true.
Never find out who it was.
Harold Bishop. You're going to think Harold Bishop is still dead,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he came back.
but he come back.
He came back, that's right, yeah.
This obviously not in the same perspective, but you've been in a coma for 27 years, and then you wake up and everything's changed, and you're trying to get to grips with
Mobile phones.
what the hell's been going on for all this time. Yeah, this kind of reminds me, when you're a kid and there are no mobile phones, so you go on holiday in the summer, you away for like a week or 2 weeks, and then you come back and find out Dan Petrescu's gone to to Chelsea for Sheffield Wednesday, and it's like, I need to try and keep up with all this football stuff.
You come back 2 weeks later and Jiggs has supported another team again.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I wasn't doing Power League 27 years ago.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Power League weren't even there, was it?
No, that's what I mean, yeah.
Oh, I would have missed the Invincibles.
Oh, yeah. True. Good one.
All right, Invincibles or 2006 World Cup final win.
Yeah. Everton beat Man United.
Invincibles.
FA Cup.
Yeah.
95.
Yeah, we'll win the World Cup again.
We.
Ooh, there you go.
But Arsenal can't beat Wolves, so
You are bitter tonight.
I doubt we'll be invincible again.
Right, so that was my story. It wasn't weird, but
That's a good story.
Yeah,
good. There you go.
Sorry for laughing.
yeah, absolute assholes. You guys going to hell.
All right. Well, I've
See
got
you
one.
there.
So there's been a massive upturn in recent years of women getting cosmetic surgery, but in particular Botox and fillers in their lips and all that shit. Yeah, and there's a new trend for men. Well, men are getting Botox too, but not where you think. So they're not getting Botox in their foreheads to stop like wrinkles. They're not getting Botox in their lips so they're more plump like women do. They're getting Botox in their scrotums. And they've been dubbed Scrotox.
That definitely sounds like something Jigs would get done.
Yeah.
It's funny because there's a picture on the website where I found this, and I don't recognise that cock. No. Yeah, so this is an American thing. So guys in America are basically getting Botox in their scrotums. A, because it looks less wrinkly and then looks more appealing to women. But B, apparently, obviously, it's a poison, isn't it? And it's like I suppose it's a numbing effect, so that you can't feel some of the pain in your bollocks. So if you've got ball ache and you want to get rid of it, stick a needle in there and put some poison. Apparently.
Fuck.
Yeah. What would you guys, if you had to get Botox, where would you have it?
I don't think I need any more stuff inside me. Can I have stuff taken out? Although, I don't know.
I wouldn't have Botox. I'd have a nose job.
Don't know why.
A fucking massive honker, so I'd get rid of this, definitely. That's what I'd do.
Well, I always think, I got a big nose, but you think it's in proportion to your face, isn't it? If you had like a
So
little
it's a big face as well.
No, but I'm saying, if you had a tiny little nose, you'd look silly, wouldn't you?
I don't know, I think he'd look a bit more normal.
I wouldn't have any. I'm happy with the way I am.
Gorgeous, mate.
Thank you, Liz.
Are you, Diddley?
I'm still a bit young to even think about it. But
What, as in Botox?
if that's plastic surgery in general,
Well, yeah, why not? Let's
Hair
extend it.
transplant?
probably get my cock reduced and so on. No, when you said about Botox, I was thinking, where would a bloke get it? And you probably would. I mean, your balls do look a little bit like walnuts, don't they? Sometimes.
Yeah, but they're underneath your boxers and your trousers, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't.
Put it
have
this way,
but-
if you had Botox in your
You can say it.
scrotum, yeah, I'll try and think of the right word. Would it make it any more appealing for your
Probably not.
Mrs. Diddley?
It's not like you're going to go out and show it off, is it? Like, you're not walking out in town going, yeah, how are ladies? I've had some
Yeah,
Botox
so-
in my balls. Look, do you want to have a look?
So why am I then having that done then? It's a strange
It's a bit
one to
weird.
me. I mean,
It's in Australia, so I guess it's so that people go down under. I don't know.
Oh.
I'll let it out as well.
What about you then? Would you get them?
I wouldn't, but if I had to, then I guess I'd go for what's it called lines on your head. I don't want them in my lips, and I don't want them in my ass, and I don't want them in anywhere else. So I wouldn't have it done full stop, but if I had to,
I think
best of a bad bunch.
men grow old gracefully
Yeah.
and we get our distinguished looks when we're older. It's
Yeah,
different for
yeah.
women.
Yeah, true.
You
that.
know? Little women love older men.
Yeah. You see these women that have got Botox in their lips and then they have like massive like duck lips
Yeah.
and then they have it in their forehead and they can't move their head. They think that's what looks good, but I don't actually know many men that think I really like the look of that.
Mickey Rourke. Is it Mickey Rourke who's had a lot of surgery done?
Yeah, but that was because he got battered at boxing. Because he was a boxer for a bit.
Shane Warne, and he had low done, didn't he?
Yeah.
Cricketer.
Before I jump in with another weird shit story, you got one? Anyone else got one?
Yeah, I got
Go
one.
on, Diddley. Hit us up.
So yeah, I saw this week that Ford, the car company, have invented a self-braking trolley, supermarket trolley. I have to say this baffled me, why they're wasting money inventing shit like that, but there we go. So a shopping trolley that is able to brake automatically when a possible collision is about to occur, right? That's not what it says, but I can't read. Yeah, it warns the driver of a presence, and if there is no response, the system applies the brakes if a potential accident is detected. they're blaming children, pretending that trolleys are like race cars and smashing into people and things. And I mean, I don't see it happen, but
They've got airbags.
no,
Depends who's driving.
no, it isn't. So apparently Ford have set up this firm, and they're doing other stuff. They're trying to come up with things that they use in their cars to create
Apply to like
everyday life, right? So they've also created a noise blocking kennel which protects dogs from fireworks. I think that's quite good, you know.
Yeah.
I like animals and stuff. You've got to look after your dogs. They've also invented a smart bed that uses conveyor belt technology to keep space invaders on their side of the bed. Dubbed the lane keeping bed.
That's quite good.
Yeah, I like that one.
I love that, yeah.
Yeah.
But my question is, unless you want to jump in quickly, James.
No, I was just going to say 2 points
Elwood.
on the old trolley thing. Firstly, it's a Ford American, aren't they?
Yeah.
I thought I was going to be doing that because of the old suing culture over there, but people are now starting to sue people if they get a little bump with a trolley in the supermarket.
True.
It's like, stop all the fucking claims. The other thing was, if you have fucking rows on the trolleys, you'd get half as many YouTube clips of twats going down ramps in trolleys. Can't have that, can we?
Jackass wouldn't have happened.
And also, does no one ever... I mean, you try not to crash into people, but when you get the trolley, isn't one of the first things you do sort of take a real run up with it and then
Lean
try
on
and
it,
lean on
don't you?
lean on it and have a little ride? Fuck yeah.
No, because it just tips up.
Fucking fun sponge.
Fun,
isn't it?
please.
Yeah.
No,
Well, then, what was your...
I was going to say off the back of that, I know when I went to the Science Museum, they had the Formula 1 car there. And they said that out of the Formula 1 car, they've got like 22 different things that they've been able to put into everyday life and stuff that's happened. Like how they transport newborn babies from a hospital. Like, they, like that's what you think. But it's literally like how they've like the insulation or what have you to like protect them. Like they've used technology from that to put into there, and they've designed hair dryers and shit from.
I heard they were putting babies in with rocks and glass and paper and stuff.
So yeah, that makes sense. It makes sense on possibly why they're doing it.
So if you could take some technology that exists and use it for an everyday object, what would you do?
I think we have to
Is
go
that a bit
back
tricky?
No, the old toaster. Making sure toasters are not burnt.
Yeah.
That is fucking... Why is no one thought of
I
that?
know.
That actually, no, these problems that Ford are trying to fix, are you trying to find a solution for a problem that don't exist? There's a problem.
It is, yeah.
No,
Not just toasters, ovens, microwaves, they should, be regulated so it's at the right temperature or cooked at the right time. Instead of relying on us fucking dumbwits.
The worst toasters are the ones in hotels where you have to put it on that conveyor where you sit there and you drop down, you're like,
not enough.
Fucking nowhere near, and if you put it in, it comes out and you go, what's fucking point in that? It's black.
You need someone else's toast.
You're like,
to
yeah.
hold it.
It's like,
I don't even know that's mine. You've got to put a finger in it so you know it's your bloody toast. Dear.
Yeah, that's true.
How much easier would life be, though, when you look at the cooking instructions and it just tells you that, and you don't need to worry about keep checking it, make sure it's right. Just right, 1 hour in my whatever, and it's done.
our kettle at home, it's one of these ones where it's like instant water, but you can adjust the setting on there for like, and it's like a cup or half a cup. It's bullshit. It is. Like, you've got different sized cups.
Yeah, true.
So you can put it in there and you go, yep, it's done, you turn your back, next thing you know, it's fucking overflowing everywhere.
Well,
And you're like, oh, fuck's sake. So you sit there constantly fiddling about with it. It's like, if you're going to invent something, have a fucking use in it.
Yeah.
Also, I'm a control freak. I don't know if I trust a lot of this technology. If my life depended on it. You get like self-driving cars. I mean, pushing a trolley is a bit different, but self-driving car or like the self-parking technology that exists.
But what's the difference from a self-driving car to a psychopathic taxi driver?
Oh yeah, exactly.
Someone else is in control.
Yeah, true. I don't know, human over computer. Oh yeah, human error is probably more likely than computer error, but
You'd think a human would be able to react to something quicker than what a robot would do, wouldn't you?
Anyone else got a story?
not this
Well,
week.
I've got one story, and it follows on from last week. So last week, Chunky, you weren't here. I don't know whether you've listened to our podcast or downloaded it.
Always.
But there was a lot of porn conversation, and it's a good job that we are not married to this 69-year-old Arkansas woman who was convicted of killing her husband for ordering a porn channel. So Patricia Hill, who is a Sunday school teacher, and has been a nurse for 50 years, testified in court that she wasn't thinking when she shot and killed her 65-year-old husband, Frank Hill. So basically, he ordered porn on the TV, and she murdered him. So I've got to say, at least our wives probably wouldn't do that to us.
Actually, have you not seen that new law that's coming out about porn sites?
Yeah, so I was talking about this last night to someone.
Got to take a picture of my fucking passport now, ain't I?
So for those that don't know, you're going to have to... I heard two things.
Yeah,
you have to go and get basically an official...
porn license. That sounds cool.
Well, in a nutshell, yeah. Well, it's not quite a porn license, is it? But you have to go and basically verify somewhere official that you are of legal age to watch porn. So it's going to be like... Oh, what? License to wank. Yeah. It's going to be like old school going to buy porno from the...
0069.
From the shop or something, yeah.
I'm going to have to find my DVDs again.
Well, this is it, right? I mean, why do they keep making porn? There's so much of it out there. Like, it's enough already. You know what I mean?
But you always search for the best thing, isn't it? You're not happy with what you're looking at, you find something else.
Do you always get to the page 1 and go, yeah, that's right?
Oh yeah, I don't go past page 1, mate. I ain't got time for that.
I love a little browse.
Pick the best one off page 1 and get on with it.
Get it out of the way.
Good.
I think that's ridiculous, though.
That is crazy.
It's a money-making scheme.
Human rights,
man.
Well, human rights to watch that shit.
I was going to say, sort of off the back of that story slightly, I did see a story where some mum basically sent a text message to her son saying, please can you stop watching porn on my work iPad? This could get me sacked. And he literally then screenshotted the message as it had come through and then tweeted it saying, you think your Monday's bad?
Oh man.
Shocking.
Good old porn conversation again.
Anyone else got anything to say?
These boys have got 2 hours to kill still, Angelo, so they want to keep
course.
going.
Do you know, I actually forgot about that. Did you just forget you're going to the cinema? Or?
Yeah, well, I just thought of something that I would quite like invented because it winds me up. I've got a shower at home and I have to clean it because of the glass. I wish it just self-cleaned. I know that's not like anything.
There is self-cleaning glass, isn't there, on some new buildings now?
Shut the front door, chunk.
I think there is.
On Grand Designs, I've seen it, I think, on outdoor windows, yeah.
So what you're saying is I'm just not rich enough.
I don't think they've made it yet to shower doors.
My bathroom cost me a fortune as well.
Get Kevin McLeod round.
Are you doing it old school by hand?
Yeah, with a squeegee.
Yeah.
Every day.
They got one of those Karcher machines, haven't they?
Yeah.
Like a cordless Karcher.
It's like a steam
window cleaner.
Yeah.
Is that what our podcast has become? Cleaning tips from Mrs. Hinch.
Yeah, that's I don't know who that is.
Okay. She's basically got a cult following for showing people how to clean their houses, even though they should know how to clean their houses.
Yeah, fucking Hoover and Duster. Get on with it.
Pretty much.
Good stuff.
All right.
I just want to do a quick shout out and say a happy birthday to a good friend of mine and listener, Ella. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Ella.
Is this Ella you used to work with?
Ella?
It is, yeah.
At the cleaning.
Cleaning, yeah.
I'll have a shout out to my old man as well, JP. It's his birthday today as well.
Happy birthday,
Happy
JP.
Happy birthday, JP.
Anyone else?
Yeah, JB.
Happy birthday, JB.
Happy birthday, JB.
Yeah.
Happy
What was
birthday,
that?
Fat Controller.
What was that children's program when you're younger? And people used to send in cards that they'd
Still
made.
do it, mate. Milkshake these days, Channel 5.
Yeah, what was it called before?
Bullshit.
BC Club or something
Yeah,
like that?
but bullshit did anyone actually make those cards at home?
Yeah.
They were fucking brought from somewhere. They was all too good. You see those drawings, it's like, fuck off, dude. Like, as if
How's that
everyone's...
fucking 9-year-old drawing that?
as if Tony Hart was everyone's uncle or whatever drawing them.
Pipe in the chair.
Neil Buchanan sitting there. Oh, what's that? It's your birthday, kid. Come here a minute. Oh, there we go. It's
There's a
Teletubbies.
charcoal drawing from Thomas, who's 3 today.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if that's it, we will go down to how you guys can get in contact with us. We're on Twitter and Instagram at Bugles Podcast. And then the website's www.don'ttouchthebugles.com. Or you can do it via email at buglespodcast@gmail.com. And then you can find us on the YouTube. And then on Facebook at, is it now just Bugles Podcast, isn't it? Or is it still,
Yeah, I think
Jigs
you can just go.
Clifford?
No, I think you
there is
just go
just
searching for Bugles Podcast, you'll find it.
So yeah, that's where you can hit us up, and then you can also hit us up personally at me. I'm at Chunk29 on Twitter, and on Instagram, ChunkLoveSloth.
You still need to get that changed.
You need to do what I do. I've rebranded, guys. I've rebranded.
I've heard. Go on, let us know.
I'm now at Angelo Bugle on both Instagram and Twitter.
I like it.
Yeah, find me there.
I'm at VanCan41. That's VANCAN 41. Come find me.
And I'm at Teddy Paling on Insta and Twitter.
And don't worry about me. Don't worry about following me and stuff. Just follow us. Tell a friend. Give us a rating. That's all I want.
But he's at Alex Diddley if you do want to get in touch with him.
If you want to see pics of my cute dog.
I wondered what he was going to say. It's cute, though.
Daisy is.
Alright, that's it.
Cool.
Until next time.
Ciao for now.
Peace out.
Later.